Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another pick a card here at Scatterlovetarot with your girl Becky, coming at you with this Who Has a Crush on You? And honestly, before I got started, I have a general collective message for you all. Because usually I'm really suave and swift with my sage, which I have burning over here. And today, for the first time in probably years, I dropped an ash on myself and it burnt a hole in my shirt. Thankfully, I'm not wearing anything too fancy right now. It's definitely one of those lounge around t-shirts or tank tops. And so, anyways, long story short, the channeled message came through as I was burning and burnt my stomach. And it said that whoever this is, they have a burning desire for you. So remember, everything is a sign. We cannot knock things that happen and just say, oh, that's a weird coincidence. Coincidences are usually synchronicities if we choose to open up our hearts to listen to them. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into this. And I just want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that has given me your time, your effort, your energy, who's subscribed to the channel, who's left comments on the channel, who's liked my videos. I'm truly honored to be in this space with you and to have you all as a part of this tribe. Even if you're not subscribed, you're still here giving me your time, your energy, and your effort, and that makes you a part of this tribe, even if for a short while. I'm truly honored. If you're new here, I just want to welcome you with open arms, letting you know that we are all human and we are all welcome exactly as we are in this here now here moment. There's nothing you need to change about yourself to be here in this tribe, because truly we are all human, just trying to make it through this journey together. So with that being said, let us go ahead and get into our prayer for the day. Alright, let's see. We've got a good burn on this. Hunka burning love. Okay, Elvis coming through. I don't know. I think that's an Elvis song, but okay. It's just coming through right now. There we go. My beloved source. This prayer is for any and all who come into this space, whether it's for the entire time or for just a short while. Today I ask to open our eyes so that we may be aware of the things that are going on around us at all moments, for safety and for understanding of things that may not be going our way, for seeing the truth in situations that sometimes blessings do come in the form of a disguise and what we might deem as something that is not what we want. Knowing that you are directing us and guiding us on our path at each step of the way, even if it's frustrating. I ask that you open us to this understanding that frustration is truly just a trigger of an inability to control an outside circumstance. And if that's a trigger, then may we open our hearts to knowing why that triggers us within. Why is that something that we feel upset about? And why is that something that makes us have a bad moment or a bad day? With this, I also ask that you open us up to the understanding that our emotions are just something that we're experiencing in a moment's time, and they are not truly who we are. That we are something that's so much more intricate and beautiful and poetic at the depths of our soul. May we open up to this truth that's within us. May we open up to the truth of you guiding us. May we open up to the truth of our intuition and our guides and our angels and whatever it is that anyone that's on here believes in that guides them along their way. Even if it is their higher self, may we open up to the truth of this higher self, this being of light that resides within this vessel, this meat suit that we have, that we are so much more than we give ourselves credit for. As these words are spoken among this space and unto the people on this video, so shall they be. Amen, aho, ase. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's put this over here. See, get that. Everything is burning really good today. Yeah, a burning desire keeps coming through. A burning desire. So today we'll go ahead and pick one from the Whispers of Love. This is by Angelina Hartfield and Josephine Wall. Okay, so you guys know. You've been asking me what decks I'm using. I'm trying to let you guys know I am working out to get some links in the description box. It's just taking some time right now. I have a lot going on at home, so my main concern is to get you out your readings, right? I have a sick puppy who I'm taking care of. She does have cancer. And I'm diligently doing some self-healing and home healing remedies on her, which are working well. So I just ask for your patience in this as we move forward, okay? And if you guys didn't know the story, it is posted on one of my earlier community posts. So let's go ahead and find out. Source for pile number 1. What oracle card will help us know more about who has a crush on pile number 1? Okay, you guys are getting 2 cards. Maybe I'll just draw 2 for everybody. For pile number 2, source, wow, that came out quick. Thank you. I'll get one more for pile 2. For pile 2, who has a crush? Yeah, see how fast that came out? Like, so fast. Source for pile 3, whoa, okay. Jeez, thank you. For pile number 3, source, who has a crush on pile number 3? Did you see how fast those are flying out? Like, I mean, jeez. We have number 33 on the bottom with a master number coming out. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. How synchronistic with the prayer that I said, huh? I love that. Okay, so for pile number 1, we do have this beautiful Angel Light geode to choose from. I do try to get the shimmeries in there. It's very sparkly, but sometimes they show, sometimes they don't. But this is, I believe it's called Angel Light. It's from my grandma. Okay. And for pile 2, we do have this beautiful fossil for you. Okay. And for pile number 3, we're going to do Fool's Gold or Pyrite. Definitely see the sparkles in this. A robin just flew by my window, and I just heard that family is interfering with your connection. So that might be just a specific message for one person, or that might resonate with quite a few of you, but that is the message that came through when the robin flew by the window. It was very clear. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Whichever one you are drawn to, that should be the pile for you. So with that being said, I will see you over on the pile you have chosen. Hello, my fellow humans drawn to pile 1 from the shuffle in the beginning, or if you chose this Angel Light geode, this is going to be your reading on who has a crush on you. Keeping in mind these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. And remember that as you interact with my channel by commenting, liking, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to connect with your energy to get you out more resonant readings. So with that being said, let us go ahead and get into your reading and start with the dice as always, and find out some more about who has a crush on you, pile 1. Source, who has a crush on pile number 1? What can you tell us about this person? What do they need to know? Who has a crush on pile number 1, source? Okay, so we have Aquarius, 9th house, and South Node, I believe. South Node, South Node, South Node? North Node. North Node, my bad, North Node. So this is someone you're meant to connect with, that's for sure. This someone is very spiritual. They're very future-oriented. This is someone who may be an inventor. That's cool. That's like really cool energy coming in here. This is somebody who is very open to new experiences. Okay, they really want to experience life and all that it has to offer. And you may be very spiritual as well, Pile 1. If you're not, that's okay. It's just something about you helps to ground this person a lot, right? They end up connecting with a lot of different groups. Like, this is somebody who is very, like, they are easily networking with other people, with other groups, with like-minded folks. Like, they just have a lot going on for them. They are very much on their path of purpose. Like, maybe they're not doing their purpose right now, but whatever they are doing in life right now is actually leading them to the path that they meant to follow. They have let go of a lot of old things, and now they are coming up, and it's just, I just want to live the best life that I can. I want to be the best version of myself that I can. This is somebody you're going to realize who actually, when you guys come together, if that's in your plan, in your destined path to come together, remember, everybody's on a different path, okay? So for those of you that are meant to come together with this person, this is someone who will push you to be the best version of yourself. And likewise, naturally, you will push them to be the best version of themselves. And that's a very beautiful thing here. This is someone who has traveled a lot. They still do travel. They may come to you at a long distance, right? You may have to travel a distance in order to see one another. This could be a lawyer. Okay, that is something that's coming through here. This could be somebody who is a lawyer for people who don't have anybody to stand up for them. Like, this feels like very much like they're on their moral high ground. Like, I have to stand up for those that don't have a voice. I have to make sure that, you know, they're heard, and I have to make sure that they have somebody in their corner for them. They're constantly learning. You may see this person always taking extracurriculars. They may be taking additional classes. You know, like I see a chiropractor who does continual education courses. Like, whenever a new educational course comes out, they'll go and see it. They'll go and get into it because they're always trying to expand their knowledge. They just love to learn. This is also someone who has very thick thighs, okay? Very thick bottom. Like, they have a really healthy bottom. I don't know how else to say that. That's just coming in really strongly right now. This is someone who has nice thighs. They have very muscular legs, or they have very thick thighs. It's like something that you would like, right? Like, they're just very thick on the bottom. So for men, you know what that is. For women, you know what that is. Or whatever it is that you prefer, you know what that means to you. So it will be different for everybody. This is also somebody that you will be able to have some very, very deep, deep, deep conversations with. Absolutely beautiful conversations with. Like, we're talking about what is going on in life type conversations. Like, not just how's the weather, how's your day. It's more or less like, what do you believe are the workings of the universe, and why do you feel like it's that way? And then it will go off into this huge conversation, and they want to see what you think of it as well. Don't worry, they also will have those simple conversations too. It's not always going to be these deep, thoughtful conversations. However, it is something that they really do enjoy. They like to get philosophical. This is someone who is very smart and very friendly. This is like an open book type person. They don't lie. They really would rather everybody understand and know who they are. And it's like, if they're not, rather than lie, they're just, I know people say that omission is a lie as well, but it's really not. If it's something that's really, really private, they will set a boundary and say, you know what, I'm not ready to discuss that yet. Like, it's not like they're omitting it, but they're just saying, like, we will discuss that when the time comes, when we're closer, or when we have a better foundation, or something, you know, gives us the opportunity to where it's not going to create a lot of upset with us, right? With North Node here, it does feel like this is a destined partnership. However, I cannot promise that for everyone on this reading, and that is because everybody is at a different point on their journey. So just remember that sometimes destined means that you were just destined to meet so that your worlds could collide and it would send you guys in the right direction, okay? For others, it means that you were meant to collide and come together to collaborate, to move forward. So whatever it is, just know that this is somebody who's meant to be in your journey at some point, either for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, okay? A blessing or a lifetime. That's it. They're here for some purpose to help direct you to your North Node as well, to your path of purpose, to your destiny. Okay, and what that means too is that everybody has this fear within them that they're trying to overcome, right? The North Node is something that is very uncomfortable. And so this person could help you really overcome a deep fear when it comes to opening up to the gifts that you're meant to lean into in this lifetime, right? South Node are things that we've already mastered. North Node is about opening up to what we're destined to do in this lifetime, which could be completely different than what we've done in every other lifetime up to this point, right? So let's see what the cards have to say. I'm trying not to knock my rocks out of the way here. Yes, that is an actual rock. I don't know what it is. My brother made that. And I like to have it around because my brother's not here no longer. So, okay, they want these ones. And we'll get some descriptive messages at the end as well. So, source for pile number 1, who has a crush on them? Wow, did you see that like fly out here? Yeah, this is someone who wants to collaborate. This is somebody who wants to build. This is someone who wants come together right now over me, right? Like they want to climb up this ladder with you of life. Like it's like making each other become the best versions of themselves. They want to help you network with the right people. This is someone, like I was saying, like they know how to network, and maybe they see you being someone who's like a hermit, or they see you not having as big a network as they have. And so it's like they're going to go in and they're going to see, okay, who's in my network that can really help pile 1, and they're going to introduce you to them. And it's not to force you to do anything. It's just really because they care about you so much that they want you to do the best that you can. And so they're really going to go out of their way to help you meet the right people. Yeah, this is somebody who does keep an eye on you, okay? But they also aren't showing you their cards yet, right? Look at how he's holding these cards next to his chest. Like, nope, I'm not ready to show these cards yet. But it is somebody who does see a future with you. It is somebody who does like to watch your social media. They like to watch you if it's at work or if it's at school. If it's, you know, just in your day-to-day, maybe you meet them at the store, maybe you meet them at a food place, or maybe you meet them, you know, like it's a passing by a vendor, I heard. So there's all kinds of energy coming in here. But whenever they see you, this person is very good at watching you from their side eye, right? Like this is like they use their peripherals to pay attention to you at every moment they can, while they're still multitasking. They're doing other things. Like this person has mastered the side eye in this energy of like, I gotta keep an eye on pile 1. Like I have to see what they're doing. They love the way you walk. They love the way you move, right? They love everything. Look, yeah. Yeah, they love you, okay? Like, this is more than a crush. This is someone who is developing deep feelings for you as time goes by. Even if you haven't really done much together, even if you haven't, you know, done more than just talk, it's like the more that they talk to you, the more that they see you move, the more that they see you do the things you do, right? That thing you do. What is that, an old 50s bebop song? Like, okay. I don't know, that just came in. It's like a one-hit wonder, I think, that thing you do. I think, help me out, pile 1. Let's say what it is in the comments below to help everyone else out on pile 1, okay? I love you guys. You help me out so much, and I just want to say thank you. I just need to give a little bit of gratitude to you because you help me out so much, and that means so much to me, okay? But this is someone who is quickly falling in love with you, and they see that you have options. They see that you look, and they think you're really attractive. They think that you are very strong. They see you as someone who is a little bit stubborn, who is a little bit unorthodox in the way that you approach people, but you're always coming from a very kind place. Like you do things differently than others, right? And so they see how very balanced you are, and you bring a lot of peace and harmony into their life. Yeah, we got a lot of, I think this is a jack too. Look at this. We've got 3 jacks. We've got the jack of coins, the jack of clubs, and the jack of spades here. They're deciding whether or not to come forward with an offer, right? They're very sexually attracted to you. This is somebody who, I I really feel like, pile one, this is not somebody that you really have a huge interaction with. It feels kind of like a fleeting moment all the time, and it's like they really want to get to know you outside of those moments that you have. So they're showing me a grocery clerk, okay, and this is very specific, but they're trying to give me an explanation as to what kind of energy this is. They're showing me like a grocery clerk, and when you go to get groceries, this is somebody who you end up always going down and getting checked out by them, or like a cashier, right? And you're always getting checked out by them, and in that moment, like, they try to make that moment last as long as possible, okay? If this is somebody from work, like say it's a vendor and they're coming in to drop off product at your work, and they see you, they come over and they stop by your desk, and they try to extend this out as long as possible without it seeming like, oh my gosh, like I've totally overstayed my welcome. Like if they get 10 minutes, they're super happy. Like if they get 15 minutes, they're like, oh my gosh, today was the best day ever. And this is somebody who, like, if it's a vendor, right, if your company orders something, they're the ones that are like, I'll take it, I'll go, just so that they can have a moment with you, right? But they're very much in this place of, this feels like new beginning with all these jacks here. This feels like all this energy of like, I need to offer pile one something, because I really want to build something with them, whether that's a family, a home, a business, just a relationship, just something simple. It doesn't matter. They just really want to give you something, and they're right now in the planning process. They're trying to figure out, what do I do? How do I do this? How do I take this, to the next level? They're very attracted to you sexually. They're very attracted to you mentally. The only one we don't have here is the Jack of Hearts, which is emotionally, but we didn't need that because we have the Two of Hearts right here, showing that they're more than just attracted to you emotionally. This is someone who sees themselves falling deeply in love with you, pile one. Look, I love this. We have the Chariot here. Yeah, they see you as somebody who is like royalty in their eyes, like someone who has a lot going on for them. And you're not afraid to have fun. Like, you make them laugh, you make them smile, you're always smiling, you're always like having a good time. But there's also this energy that they see with you where they know that you're hiding things, not in a malicious way, right? Not in a bad way. It's like you're hiding who you are in the depths of your soul, because they feel like you've been taken advantage of. They feel like people have used your pain and your suffering against you, and they want to come in and like save you from yourself, right? It's not to be your savior or anything like that. It's really not. But I think it's this energy more aligned with, I want to come in and show pile one that not everybody is a bad person, because I'm not. And I want pile one to feel what it is to be with a good person, because I feel like I'm a good person, and that's how they feel. And so this is definitely a spiritual connection, especially with the Chariot here. This is something that is beyond just a 3D connection. This is something that you both feel with your third eye. This is something that you both feel with your heart. This is something that feels very intuitive as well, and they feel it. They feel it. Like, we have the 10 of coins on the bottom of the deck. Like, see, they want to come rushing into you. They want to, like, come in and be like, hey, pile one, like, I feel like we're good for each other. Like, I feel like this could go to the next level. Like, let's see where it goes. They definitely have these strong, strong feelings for you. They are in this place of like, oh my gosh, I can't get you out of my mind. They want to have everything with you. When we have the coins energy here, it's like, I want to materialize this in this 3D realm. Whatever it is that makes you both happy, they want to bring that to you, right? They want to find common ground with you. They want to compromise with you. They want to love you. They want to hold you. They want to support you. And they want all those same things from you. And they know that you're the person that's going to give that to them, because you've made them feel like no one else has ever made them feel. Can I please get some more clarifiers out for pile one, source? Is that really, I was like, is that really all you wanted to say? Yeah, look. Oh my gosh, clarification of exactly what I was talking about, like that fear. They see you as someone who's been taken advantage of in the past, right? Look at this image. It's like hiding from this big old bunny. It's like they see you as someone who has opened up to people, shown your vulnerabilities to people, and people didn't take that seriously. They basically took that as like, all right, cool, I have fuel against pile 1. And they see it in your eyes. This is not something that you've actually physically necessarily connected them with, just told them about, because I feel like you don't tell people this about yourself. This is something they see in your eyes. That's why this is a very intuitive connection, okay? And they have a crush on you, and they don't want you to feel like this anymore. They don't want you to be alone. They don't want you to be like, oh, everybody's out to get me, okay? Also, the 9 of Swords in my traditional deck is really talking about overcoming those red flags, overcoming those things that really put you in a terrible situation, overcoming all those things no matter what. Like it's beyond perseverance. It's literally, you have looked it in the face, the fear that you've owned, and you said, no more. I'm done with this fear. I'm going to live life in a good way now. And so it's like you let go of toxic habits that got you into situations like this. And they see the strength that you have brought out from that. Okay, let's see. One more card here, sourcing. Please have another clarifier for pile number 1. Whoa, did you see that flying out? Yeah, this is... Okay, we have the 8 of Wands here. And 8 of Wands is really about letting go of control, letting go of your anxiety. There is a little bit of anxiety on both parts here. I feel like you feel how much this person likes you, and you're wondering, is that the person? It is who's on your mind, okay? It is who's on your mind. The thing is you both are very shy right now. You both are listening to your intuition the best that you can, even though there needs to be some sort of action here, right? There needs to be some sort of motion forward here. And I feel like they're scared because they don't know how you feel about them. It's like you're not really opening up to them in that way, which is fine. It's not like they really need that, but it's like they're trying to plan on how to ask you without seeming, I keep hearing unprofessional. I don't want to seem unprofessional in the eyes of pile 1. And I don't feel like if they came forward it would be unprofessional, but again, they've had situations exactly like you have where people have taken advantage of them, and so they don't want to get put on blast for something that isn't going to move forward, even though they really feel it in their heart that they're supposed to come forward to you. So it's like every time they're with you, it's like everything is popping off inside, right? Like their third eye is popping off, their crown chakra is all tingly, their heart chakra is all tingly. It's like they feel it in their whole system from crown to root. Like everything is just activating, and I feel like you feel it too. You're like, okay. And I think there's this energy between two of you. It's like, do they like me? I feel like you both are in that energy. Do they like me? Like they want to come into this. They want to manifest this. They want to provide you with a life that you deserve. But there's a little bit of stubborn here. So what's trying to peek out here? Look, the Ace of Coins coming through. Okay, we have the Queen of Coins here, and we have the Ace of Coins peeking out here. It's like they want to offer you everything. Right? Abundance, prosperity, love, a physical relationship. They want to offer that to you. I'm going to put these like that. I'll take these. Yeah, but right now they're scared. Right now they're scared. They're just trying to blend in to figure out what it is that they can learn from you that will let them come forward and give this to you. Right? They're trying to listen to their heart. They're trying to listen to these messages. It's like they want this new beginning. It's like she has an egg for a body, right? Like eggs are all about new beginnings, new life, right? They may want to have kids with you. They may want to grow a family or have, a farm. I'm getting a farm energy here. They want to have a farm with you or something like that. It's like, but they want to be able to build something with you, to take it from this, I know I care about this person a lot, to bringing it into a real manifested, connection. But they're really kind. This person is really kind. They're really gentle. They're really smart. They're really intelligent. They have a very good wit about them. This is someone who likes to laugh, and you've made them laugh. And in making them laugh, it's like not a lot of people make them laugh. They're always the joker. They're the one that makes everybody laugh. And here you come in and you make them laugh just with simple things. Like maybe you're not trying to make them laugh. You're just talking like you normally talk. And it's like in the conversation, you're just a funny person. And I keep feeling like you, pile 1, you're like, I'm not really a funny person. Like, I'm really not. But I don't necessarily think you see how funny you really are. Yeah, see, they see you as someone who spends a lot of time in solitude, like alone. And that's what I was saying, like they want to network you with the people that they know because they feel like they could help you grow to that next level. They feel like they could bring a lot of prosperity to you in many, many ways, not just the love way, but just like in life. This is someone who sees things in a different way than you, but in a very complimentary way, right? Yeah, look, we have work. I can't make this up. Do you see this? We have Beaver with work here. 27. That came through. It's like source is confirming. I got you, sister. Don't even worry about it. Don't trip, chocolate chip. Let's get it in. Let's go. Beaver work coming out. This is somebody from a work environment. Whether you work together, you go to their work environment, they come to your work environment. This is somebody, for the majority of you, that is a work environment. There's some sort of environment that one of you has to go to see the other. Okay, and that could be school. Okay, that's still a form of work, right? School is still a form of work. So remembering that understanding of, okay, sorry, I just got so excited about that. I'm laughing because that's just a trip. When I love when Source does that. That's why I love tarot so much, because it's just such a beautiful way of expressing Source energy. It just truly is. They really do care about you, though. It's like they wish they could see you more often than they do, but they know that there's a fine line between coming off as creepy and coming off as unprofessional and being still seen as a professional person. And so maybe they just need something from you to say, oh, I really do care about you. You know, I really like you. Maybe we should see where this goes. You know, never be afraid to take a risk like that. It's not chasing after people, okay? It's not. It's literally just when you get it off your chest. Let me tell you, Pile 1. Let me just tell you before I talk about this bottom of the deck. When you get those feelings off your chest, it frees you from the worry. Do they like me? Do they this? Do they that? Do they this? What did I do? This, that, and the other. It frees you because it's like, okay, I spoke my truth. And now it's out of my control. Whatever happens is outside of my control. It is a very freeing feeling, let me tell you. Okay, I know from personal experience, so don't be afraid to express how you feel. You know, even if you're like, hey, I like you, maybe we should get together after work or something. Or just ask them, do you think we should hang out outside of work? Like, I think we'd have a really great conversation. You can be forward, you don't have to be so forward, but at least, like, be enough to let them know that, like, yeah, I'm interested in this going a little bit further than where it is. We have Venus energy on the bottom. Give and receive love. This is an equal give and take relationship. Find value and see beauty. Like, that's what they want to do in your life. They want to help you find value in your life because you help them see beauty in life. Beauty that they thought was gone. You're a pearl for them, like a diamond in the rough. Like, you are one of a kind individual. This is somebody who networks so much. They've dealt with so many people, and they've never, ever met anyone like you, Pile 1. And that's why they really care about you so much. It's not just because you're one of a kind. It's just you vibrate at such a level that instantly draws them in. It's like a magnetized connection. Look, Dragonfly with Emerge. Yeah, this is something that does need to come out from the depths, okay? There's this energy with this card of bringing it out from beneath the surface. Okay, right now it's just like, I feel like it's right at the bottom of the surface. It's just about to poke out from the water like a lotus flower here, just to peek out like it, okay, I'm not trying to be dirty. Whoever started laughing with a dirty mind, I'm not trying to be dirty, okay? I heard it so loud right now. Like, that was so loud. Okay. Anyways, they're trying to come out of the water and to grow, but you need to bring it out from the bottom of the surface, right? To emerge, to come up, to allow it to turn into whatever it's meant to. Strategy, Red Fox. Yeah, this is, again, somebody who's in the planning stage. They're trying to be very clever. They're trying to be cunning about this. This isn't even being sneaky. I keep hearing, you clever girl. Like, it doesn't have to be a girl. Okay, like, no, that's the line that I'm hearing here. It's like, you clever. It's like, you clever guy, you clever girl, you clever person. Like, okay, somebody that's very clever here, trying to approach this in a way that's not I keep hearing unprofessional, okay? Or creepy, or coming across as like, oh my gosh, like what are they thinking, you know? That they don't want to come across like that. So what do we have here? Look, Earth, very grounded. They want this to be grounded in reality. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could be their zodiac. That could be your zodiac as confirmation. If it's not, that's okay. This is just that confirmation that they want this grounded in the 3D. We have persistence, patience, and practicality. Exactly. They're trying to be very practical with their strategy in coming towards you, right? But they are persistent. They always, like, when you're around, they flirt. You might not realize they're flirting, or they know you're flirting. And it's like being very patient right now is key, right? Not to try and rush things. This isn't something that's worth rushing. This is something that's worth taking time to figure out where you both are, how it's going to play out, and what's going on. So let's grab some descriptors. Give it a little shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm going to lose my ring in there. Hold up. Let me take my ring off. It just about fell in the bag. All right, Source. Let's get some descriptors for pile number 1. Wow, that was a whole grip that came out. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Now, these may not resonate with everyone. Okay, they're not meant to. They're just fun to get. Sometimes they do resonate. Wow, that was a whole bunch. Okay. All right, let's see what comes through. We have a plumber. Okay. Ooh, someone in a uniform. So I laughed because the first thing I heard was say no to crack. Like, when I think of plumbers, I always think of plumbers butt cracky. So... I'm sorry, that just cracked me up. But anyways, yeah, this could be a plumber. This could be your plumber. Like, this could be your job's plumber. Like, okay, plumber, just, that could be, you could be a plumber. That's cool, you know, like, let's do it. Boisterous. Yeah, like, this is someone who's very, they're easily connect with people. They're very loud. They're boisterous. They, you know, they're like excitable, right? Like, that's the type of energy they have. That's why they easily connect with others. People are naturally magnetized to them as well. Oh, preggers. Okay, we've got pregnant coming through here. So, somebody could be pregnant, okay? Or, this is again going back to they want to build a family with you, so they want to get you preggers, or you want to get them preggers, or so on and so forth, or they want... You know, whatever it is, they want you to get pregnant, or they want you to get them pregnant. There we go. Oh my goodness, that was like confusing for me. Look, we have Taurus energy coming out again. This could be a Taurus. Regardless, though, we did have Venus energy on the bottom, and Taurus is ruled by Venus here. Okay, and this is just saying they want to give and take. They want to have that stability, right? Taurus is the stability of the zodiac. And they love all things that are luxurious and beautiful. Like, this is somebody who wants to treat you right. If it's a man and you're a woman and they want to bring you flowers, okay? Hold on. Let me step back from gender-specific roles here, okay? If they're a masculine energy and you're a feminine energy, or vice versa, okay, this is someone who wants to bring you flowers. They want to leave you love notes. They want to make your lunch for you. They want to do your, you know, lay out your clothes for you. They want to instigate the dance with no pants, okay? They want to do these things with you. They want to really treat you like a king or a queen. They want you to feel like a king or a queen, okay? Retail. Yeah, again, retail. So somebody might work in retail. I love these confirmations that came out. I don't get very many job confirmations that come out. Fussy. Okay, so somebody's fussy here. Or they might seem fussy. Maybe they fuss a little bit about things that are going on. They come to you and they fuss about it. It's because they feel like you're someone they can trust with their hardships, right? It's not like they're trying to be fussy, but they might come across as that. And yes, very friendly. That is confirmation from what we got in the very beginning of the reading with the Aquarian energy. This is someone who is extremely friendly. I love that. I love these confirmations coming through here. Thank you so much, Source. Okay, so let's see what your cards were here. Look, we have number 4. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Okay, and look, I love this. We have the swans here in the middle of the unicorn, and the unicorn is all about purity. Swans mate for life. You have the peacock feathers here, which is talking about prosperity. The rainbow colors here, which is connected to your blessings, okay? It's like you can choose how you approach this. You could say nothing and hope that they do, or you could say something and see where it goes, right? That's again coming back to this. It is stable. Regardless of how this happens, there is stability in this connection, okay? However it comes about, there's going to be something that's very stable here, especially with this Taurian energy here. Wow, if I can pick up this card. What do we have? Love makes a difference. Love helps to heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Again, with security coming through here, they want to help you heal from those past hurts. And we had that come out in the reading, right? This is who they are. They like want you to feel like they see you. This is number 31 with 4 again. So you may see 444 a lot. That is something that indicates that they're drawing near to you. And just knowing that they want to lift you up from the hurt. They want to lift you up from the pain. They want you to know that not everybody is a bad person, right? Like that there are good people in life, even if you may have attracted horrible relationships in the past, okay? So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. If it resonates, leave me a thumbs up down below. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. And until next time, stay human. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is for those of my fellow humans drawn to this beautiful fossil, or if you were drawn to these cards while we were doing the shuffle, then this is going to be a reading on who has a crush on you. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Also knowing that as you interact with the channel by commenting, liking, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. So that being said, let us go ahead and start with the dice reading as always. So source for pile number 2. Who has a crush on pile number 2, source? Who has a crush on pile number 2? What messages do you have for us? Who has a crush on pile number 2, source? So, whoa, that one went crazy. Okay, yeah, we have 8th house, Venus, and Taurus energy coming through here. Now, I forgot to say when I was actually shuffling for you, I kept getting this message. It's like I kept hearing Britney Spears' song, I'm a Slave for You. I actually don't know that one well enough because I hated that song, to be honest with you, but it kept coming through and I was like, this song is coming through. This person has a obsession with you, pile 2. This is far more than a crush. This is a crush, an obsession, the love of a lifetime. This is like everything in between. This person is hooked. I'm hooked on phonics, baby, and you're my phonics, okay? Hopefully you guys know what that is. If not, then I'm totally giving away my age now, so that's cool. But anyways, with that being said, this person is very sexually attracted to you. You are sexually attracted to them. Okay, like when they come in, you're kind of like, whoa, woo, okay, so shoo, you know, and y'all think about some dirty stuff together. You might be getting some very psychic connections with each other, so that telepathic connection, or this energy of just like sexual connection that's together. It's like you might be thinking something and wondering, why am I all of a sudden thinking that? It's because they were thinking it first, and now each of you have this reaction in your physical body because of this connection. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be embarrassed and laugh here, you know, like it's not, I'm a Pisces, I don't usually have problems talking about these things, but with, you know, these videos, you never know exactly who all is going to come on here, and I'm trying to keep it, you know, in a decent rating range. So maybe one of these days I'll do an 18 and up. In fact, I think my next reading is going to be an 18 plus, and I will restrict it, and we'll talk a little bit more about the dirty behind closed doors. Okay? Yeah. So anyways, but they have this obsession with you. This is somebody who wants to possess you, okay? And not in a bad way. They want a little bit of BDSM. They want a little bit of everything, okay? They want to feel it all with you. They see you and they're immediately drawn to their sexual thoughts. And whereas that might seem really like, oh, that makes me feel like a toy, that makes me feel like an object or something like that, it's not about that. It's just like they didn't really have sexual thoughts about you when they first met you. This is someone who's developed feelings over time, and those feelings have become really rather overwhelming, and so they think about you a lot in that way. Okay, we have 8th house, which is Scorpio energy, right? There's a lot of mystery to this person. They have a lot of secrets, and I feel like their secrets revolve around the sexual things that they do in the bedroom. And that's a little bit unnerving because they want to bring that to you. They want to make you feel good, especially with Taurus and Venus here. They want to make you feel good. And so they worry a lot about whether or not they're going to be somebody that pleases you behind or under the sheets, right? They worry about that. This is also somebody who could have an inheritance. They could be a private eye is coming through here. That's random. Okay, this is somebody who is capable of saving, and they have a lot of, like, they might have properties, right? They might have joint ventures with people, but they like intimacy and they like the mystery. Like, they don't know a lot about you, and they like that they don't know a lot about you, but they want to get to know more about you. They want this connection to transform into something that's more stable and not just, oh my gosh, I want this person from so far away, I can't handle it. Like, they're really coming into a space now where they're about ready to take action on this, especially with Taurus coming through. We're talking about sheer persistence here. They may have really made it known that they like you, or they're still being kind of shy about it and not saying anything, but still trying to flirt with you as best as they can. Like, oh, I really do care about you. I think you're cool. I'm glad we have these conversations, so on and so forth. But it is something that they really, this is for the long run. Okay, Taurus is very endurant energy, and this is for the long run here. They want to go the distance. I can go the distance. Okay, Hercules. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Okay. There's a lot of tenacity with this person. They have a huge drive. Sexual drive. They have a work drive. They're very capable of bringing things to their life just by taking one foot in front of the other, one step in front of the other. Like, they're not worried about doing things in a very big rush. Okay, they like things to be slow. They like things to happen at a good pace so that they know that there's a strong foundation that's been built. And that's good. You want that, especially in a relationship. You know, the quicker a relationship unfolds, like the quicker you sleep with one another, the quicker you move in together, the quicker that everything, the major life events happen, the quicker that things are likely to fall apart, right? But when you're taking your time and you're letting things build and you're allowing that space to build, then you know that you have something that's stable. They are also very stubborn, and you may see them as someone who's shallow because they do like a lot of nice things. They like materialistic things. So they may have the next big and hop-in smartphone. They may have, the smartwatch. They may change their watch all the time. They may have Jordans. They may have Dolce & Gabbana. They may have Versace. They may have like really big name brand things because they like things that look good. But it's actually because they work really hard for the things that they buy. And it's like they enjoy nice things. It's not to be a show off. This is not to be like, oh, I'm better than anybody else. It's like when they make a purchase, they've really gone out of their way to get the money to make that purchase. This is somebody who may drive, a Bentley. This is somebody who may drive a Mercedes. They may drive a Benz. I mean, I know Mercedes and Benz aren't really high-class cars anymore, but it's like this is somebody who had bought one right off the lot, 0 miles. Like, that's what I'm talking about. They didn't buy it used. They bought it 0 miles, brand new, and they take really good care of it. They could drive an Aston Martin. They could drive a Ferrari. This is somebody who drives a very high-class ride. Okay, that's what's coming in here. But they work really hard for it, and it's not like they've been around a lot of gold diggers before, and they know that you're different. Like, you're not in it for the money. Like, maybe it's the way you dress. Maybe you dress really humbly and you're not like trying to show off to anybody, or you just have a very, so I'm not trying to be rude, but this is what's coming through is like plain Jane or plain John. Like, you're just very plain Jane, plain John. Like, that's, regardless if you have money or you don't have money, it's just the way that you dress. you're not the people who go into Walmart with your high heels, your Sunday's best on, trying to impress everybody. When you go to Walmart, you literally run to Walmart in probably some sweatpants, some flip-flops, your hair done up in a messy bun, and yesterday's tank top type energy, right? And they like that about you because it's like they're so used to having these material things, and it's like they feel like you're not a gold digger because of that. Like you just, money is not necessarily what's on your mind, and so they like that about you and they want to share that with you. Okay, like I can feel some of you are like, oh, okay, like cool. Cool, I'm gonna get somebody who's got it good, right? And they do. They've worked really hard for where they're at. This is somebody who is a hard worker. They're always working. In fact, if you are close to this person in any one way, shape, or form, so say like a friend, you're like, man, you always work. Why are you always working? And it's just because they work really hard for the things that they enjoy, the things that they like. And they want to bring some of that fancy into your life. Like if you're always wearing flip-flops, like they want to see what you look like in high heels, or they want to see what you look like in a nice pair of Jordans. You know, they want to see what you look like dressed to the nines, because I don't think they've ever really seen you dressed to the nines, because you're like, oh, that's a lot of effort. Like I feel like you're just kind of like a hippie, or you just enjoy life. Like you've come to this place in your life where it's like getting dressed up every day is such an effort. Like it's just too much time out of what, you know, I could be spending healing, or I could be spending working out, or I could be spending with my loved ones, or I could be spending in meditation and solitude and out in nature. You know, it's like nature doesn't care if I show up with my makeup all done. So like that's the energy I get from you. Just very laid back and very calm and collected, and very much like in this place of like, okay, I'm just very chill about everything in life. And they feel that from you, and they really enjoy that because they're so used to being around people who only want them for their money, and yet they see you flirting with them here and there. And they're like, but every time they see you, you're just very much in relaxed fitting jeans. You're in shorts. You're in, you know, you're not in really high name brand clothes, or you're not really dressed up like that. It's like, it's not to say that you don't dress up. I just think that when you see them, it's always just a regular setting, and you're just like, it's just so much effort. I just keep feeling like it's just so much effort to get that dressed up all the time. Like I'll do it, but you know, it has to really mean something to you to get dressed up like that. And so they're in this energy of like, I really want to know what pile 2 looks like when they're dressed up. Like I really want to know, because they look amazing when they're not dressed up. So how are they going to look when they're dressed up? Like I'm the luckiest person in the world to even know them just as they are, you know, like they're not trying to change you or anything like that. It's just, they're just interested in knowing how you are, a different side of you. This is a deep attraction though with Venus here, a love that's growing. There's a lot of harmony that goes between you two, and there's a lot of finances. This person has a very well set bank account. I feel like they invest a lot. I feel like they've let their investments work for them. There's this energy of they know how to work with money, and they feel like you have the ability to do that as well. They like comfort. They like that you're comfortable. They think that that's very sensual, that you're comfortable, and that's what they're so attracted to, because you have a certain femininity to you. Even if you're a man on here, it's like embracing that divine feminine, being able to be in touch with your emotions, right? There's grace about you. Okay? Also, this is kind of weird, but they really, really think your neck and your throat is beautiful. Like you may have really prominent collarbones, and they really like that, or you may have a really long defined neck that makes you look very elegant just naturally, and that's something that's coming through here. So random. I love the random ones. They're my favorite. Okay, let's get some cards on it, because your dice reading went like for so long. What the heck? There's a lot coming through. Source, what else can you tell us about the person who has a crush on pile number 2? Who has a crush on pile number 2? Yeah, they want to commit to you. Just a second. Okay. Thank you. It is about to storm here, and I got one dog that is freaking out right now. So they really would like to commit with you. They see you as somebody that they can have a long-term relationship. They see you to the key of their happiness. They see you as someone who's extremely wise. Like, There's a lot of attributes that you have. I think this person has really beautiful eyes. Yeah. Yeah, they want to take a chance on me. Like, that's a song that's coming through. But yeah, they want to take a chance. Like, they want to take a chance on you. Like, again, with the eyes, like, this person may have very unique eyes, or you may have very unique eyes, right? But there's something about eyes here, like, that's coming through, like, very beautiful eyes, very sexy eyes, bedroom eyes. But this is somebody who really wants to go from just being a crush into something more, like they do, okay? They're really like, yeah, look at this, look, I can't. They work a lot. This person works a lot. They have built a lot of success for themselves. They see a family situation with you, something that's stable, something that has the ability to go long term here, something that is like, they're daydreaming about having kids with you. They're daydreaming about having a life with you. They're daydreaming about seeing a whole new world with you. Like, that's exactly what's coming through here. Yeah. So this tells me that, like, one of you is the shadow aspect and one of you is the light aspect, with the Chariot coming through here with the 7 of Spades. Okay, this is like I feel like they're in this Scorpio energy being the dark aspect, and you're like the light aspect. You're like sunshine in their life, and they've never met anybody that's as bright and as brilliant as you are. And they really, really like that a lot. And that's what draws them into you. And they see you as a perfect match, right? They see as like you're the yin to their yang, or their yang, depending on how you pronounce it. Right? They see that. And they really want to come forward, and they want to have success in this. They want to be able to experience something with you further, and you know, that's something that's coming through here. This is somebody who's willing to take calculated risks. Okay, everything they do is very calculated. They don't jump in, but it's going to feel like they're jumping in, but this is a very calculated risk, right? Like they're really thinking about what it is that they want and how they want to approach you with it and how they want to come towards you with it. They also want to take this to the next level. Like with the Chariots, the end of the first ascension, right? Going beyond the material realm, going into the spiritual realm at that point, before we get to the higher dimensions and go into ascension. And so they feel this connection with you. They feel it's very, very deep with you. They feel it's very bright with you. And they want to offer you something, like the key to their heart is what I'm hearing here with these two cards. They want to offer you the key to their heart. They want you to offer them the key to your heart. But when you're around, your cup, it overflows, and it overflows into their cup. And they like that a lot. This is a good-natured person. This is somebody who is capable of sharing their emotions, but only with people they deeply, deeply trust. This is not somebody who's going to jump in and just say everything about themselves right away. They want you to understand who they are. Like, this is somebody who wants to build a deep bond with you and really, like, let that build into a deep trust, right? And really, pile two, like, no one, even you, like, you shouldn't just jump in and tell everything to everybody about you. Like, there's a reason why good relationships understand that it takes a lifetime to get to know one another. You should take a lifetime to get to know one another. You shouldn't want to know everything about each other within a year. And the truth is, you never will, because there will always be things to learn. But keeping that in mind with your relationships will allow you to let things unfold in the way they're supposed to. This is why a lot of people, I have no idea why I need to say this on your reading, so this is for someone, okay? I have no idea why a lot of people rush in. I'm guilty of it. I know most everybody's guilty of rushing in, you know, and they say only fools rush in, right? And that's the thing. It really is a foolish thing to rush in, to want to go from point A to point Z as quickly as possible. You know, we're having people getting married in less time than it takes to make a baby. And there's a reason for the gestation period. It's because after say they're married after knowing each other for just a few months, and then 2 years go by and they're like, oh, well, they changed, or they're not the same, or they're different. And it's like, because you didn't know who you were getting involved with. Like, you married on a whim, really. Like, yeah, maybe you thought that was the person you were going to spend your life with, but then as you began to understand and know each other, because once you get comfortable with each other is when the truth begins to come out, right? And so they want to take their time so that you can get to know the truth of them, their darkness, their hurts, their pains, but they're not going to share that with you all up front. And they want to unfold you too. It's like unfolding you one thing at a time. Like, they want to savor it. And that's what we should do in relationships, is savor the process. You should want to take at least a full year to get to know someone before agreeing to marry them. But, you know, everybody has free will. It's just when you think about this in the long term, it's like you're going to spend a lifetime getting to know one another. Why are you going to rush into it right now? You know? And so that's exactly, they don't want to rush things, especially with Venus and with Taurus energy here. This is someone who likes to savor the process, and so they may move things very, 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 very slowly. And I feel like for you, it feels like it's too slow, like, oh, it's not going anywhere, or we're not going to do anything, and that's not the case at all. They very much want to go the distance, but it's going to take time, and they want it to take time because maybe they've rushed into other relationships before. Maybe they've gone in and done the whole let's do everything right up front within a few months, and they realize that that's no way to build something that's stable, right? Like, we have the Six of Wands coming out here. Yeah, they want to have physical success with you. Okay, this is someone who's very physically attracted to you. They want to have physical success with you, but they don't want it to be like in a week. They don't want it to be in a month. They don't want it to be an overnight thing. They don't want to treat you like a one-night stand. And there's this feeling, okay, so I'm just going to say here, there's a storm and it's starting to rain, so it thunders really loud here. I'm just saying, so if it starts to thunder, just know that I just gave you a warning, okay? But they want you to lead. But they also, if you start to go too fast, this is going to be somebody who does kind of pull away. And it's going to make you feel like you're doing something wrong if you start to go too fast for them. They're pulling away because they're trying to slow things down. Okay, look, we have the Pope energy here coming out under Taurus, right? And the Pope is ruled by Taurus. So again, very slow moving energy. You think of the Knight of Coins. He's not somebody who goes rushing in like the Knight of Swords, okay? He's not even like the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can kind of come sauntering in at a nice pace. The Knight of Coins literally like takes one step, then reads the situation, takes another step, reads the situation, takes another step, reads the situation. This is somebody who moves very, 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 very slowly. This is too many cards, Source. I just need one card, please. But they are very physically attracted to you, and they're going to put the brakes on because they want to slow things down. Yeah, now this is somebody who watches you from a distance. Like, anytime you're around, they're watching you. They're keeping an eye on you, but they see you as their prosperity. Again, we have this aspect of light and dark. They feel like they're the darkness to your light. Not in a toxic way. Okay, this doesn't feel very toxic or anything. This feels very much like they are afraid, like Beauty and the Beast, right? They're afraid that you're going to turn them down or you're going to reject them because there's something wrong with them. Like, they have their insecurities too, right? And I do feel like each one of you has put the other on a pedestal, like, oh, they'll never go for me. They're too good looking, or they're too this, they're too that. You know, like maybe you put them on a pedestal because you see how much money they have, or you see them wearing flashy things and you're like, oh, they'll never go for me. And they look at you and they're like, oh, pile 2 is just too good looking for me. Like, there's no way they'll go for me. But look, we have the 2 of Cups coming out on the Ace of Cups. Look, they feel like you're a match. They feel like you are meant to be together. They feel like this is supposed to happen, and they really do like you a lot. They, in some of the cases here, they love you. Okay. Look, we have the King of Coins coming out here. I keep saying this, somebody wants their cake and they want to eat it too. Like, you're everything to them. You're the sweetness in their life, and they want to ground that into reality. They want to have that as their life. Like, they really want you. They think that you're very kind. They think you're very gentle. They think that you're very beautiful. That you're very innocent. There's this innocence, right? When we were talking about the BDSM, it's almost like you're so innocent that they want to They want to see your wild side. Look, and we have the Chariot underneath that. Again, confirmation. They want to take this to the next level. Okay? They want that victory. They want that overall spiritual connection to turn into something more. Turn off the AC. Okay, so let's get some oracles out on it. This is intriguing. Let me give this a shuffle. Can you please have some oracles for pile number 2? Wow, that came out fast. Yeah, they want to nurture you the way that they feel you nurture others, right? And their focus is on you. They're clear that they want you. Like, that's something they want. They want you, okay? They're very clear about that. They know what they want in this connection, and they want to be there for you the way that they feel like you've been there for them. Like, especially if you brought a lot of sunshine into their life, they really feel like you're the nurturer, that you're the one that takes care of everybody, and they want to be able to take care of you in that way. Gemini, this is someone who's very curious. They have very, very sharp wit. They're very intellectual. They network really well. Hey, this is someone who's a social butterfly. This is someone who has gone to climbing mountains, right, to get to where they are. They also are very much, they stand out. They don't tell anybody anything about themselves, though. They keep their own life private, okay? Yeah, this is someone who's very wise. I shuffled and the owl came out on the bottom. This is someone who's very wise. This is also a message from someone beyond, saying that this is something to take a chance on for yourself as well. Yeah, you are very connected in a very spiritual way. What do we have here? Will, Tiger. So this is saying to exert your will in this, right? Like, it may be easy. Maybe they'll try to get you to have intercourse with them, or to, you know, like, to fornicate, whatever you want to call it, right? But there's this energy where they may push you to do that, and it's just to see if they can go there with you, but they're also going to be the ones that pull the brakes on it, and it's just to see if you're willing to put a stop to it yourself. They want to see what type of person you are. Like, are you someone who respects yourself enough to say no and to wait when you're ready for it, or are you someone who's going to jump into it really quickly? And that may seem like a trick, but understanding that it's just to see, because they have an idea about you, and it's not them trying to put you in a box or anything like that. It's just, again, it's like they want to see if you're like other people. Are you going to just jump into bed with them because you can, or are you going to say no to them and make them wait too, which is going to make them want you even more. And they're still going to put the brakes on. Like, they're not going to jump in really quickly with you. I'm just telling you, but they're going to push it to see if you'll have enough power of will to say no, right? Look, we have Neptune, dream and transcend. Yeah, this is like the person of your dreams. You're the person of their dreams. There's also this dreamy energy about them, like very good looking. I keep getting that very good looking energy. So y'all can hear the rain, the pitter patter of the rain. I gotta take off my ring so I don't lose it in the bag. Let's get some descriptive messages out for you, pile 2. Source, may you please have some descriptive messages for pile number 2? Okay, thank you. This also feels like a very spiritual connection. Like, I keep getting that. Like, you two are connected by the third eye. Okay, thank you. Like, you two know. And that is a message that was also in pile number 1. But, again, the energy's a lot different. Okay, this is somebody who lives a lavish life. Okay, they live a very lavish life. But this feels very spiritual. This is a very spiritual connection. And I feel like we're in a time right now, collective, where we're about to manifest very spiritual connections, because we're ascending. The whole world is ascending, and so in order for us to ascend even more, we need to have partnerships who are spiritually connected to help with that ascension process. And so that's something that's coming up. Okay, so we have a liar here. You guys are like, well, but I thought you didn't get a bad vibe from them. No, I'm not getting a bad vibe from them. Okay, I'm not. What I'm saying, though, is that when I said in the beginning, you're going to feel like maybe they're a liar because they may omit some information, right? They may not tell you everything upright. out front. And it's just because, again, they want to take time to get to know you. And so that's what I felt in the beginning, where it was like, they're not being a liar. They're just not ready to talk about certain things. And that's okay. Like, you shouldn't blame a person for not being ready to talk about certain aspects of their life. You know, like, you should allow them space and time to come to you when they're ready. And they're not lying about it. It just feels like an omission of the truth. It's just not. It's just they're not ready to talk about it. So this is someone who has narrow lips or mouth. They have a very small mouth. Narrow lips. You may have very narrow lips. A Libra. This is someone who likes justice. This is someone who likes to see justice happen. They don't like injustice. Okay, they're also very much oriented around their relationships. So their family matters to them. Their friendships matter to them. So you may find that you feel like you're in competition with them and their family, and you're not. It's just they really care about their other relationships, and maybe that's why you think they're a liar, because they're spending a lot of time with other people that they already have commitments to. It's not that they're committed in a relationship. They just, their family, their work, their friends, all these things take a lot of their time. And you know, really, that's okay. That's a healthy relationship, is where both parties have other things to focus on besides each other, you know? And that's not something that a lot of people realize. We have short hair here. So they may have short hair. You could also have short hair. This could be your description. This could be theirs. But we have short hair. I'm also seeing spiky hair. We have an extrovert. Yeah, so what we were talking about, they're very much in this place of networking. Like, they know everybody, but they don't tell them the things about themselves. This is somebody who remembers things about everybody so that they can always direct the attention on the other person and not on themselves. They're actually very private individuals, especially with this 8th house energy coming through here. Look, we have thin lips again. Narrow lips and thin lips. This is somebody who doesn't have very thick lips. I'm sorry, guys, if you like thick lips. I'm sorry. Like, that's twice, though. We have narrow lips and thin lips. Like, hey, don't knock those small lips, okay? Let me just say, a turned up nose, okay? So they may have a turned up nose. In some cases, this person may be bald or balding. A wig. It's interesting. I was just about to say they wear a wig when I saw that the bald, they might wear a wig, but I didn't, and then we had it come out. That's great. I love that. I was just going to say that. I should have said it. Anyways. So they may wear a wig. They may wear a toupee. You know, this might be an older person too. Olive skin. So this is someone who has a very exotic skin color is what I'm hearing. So this is someone who's very exotic looking. They may be from a different place than you are, or their family is a different culture from yours. So let's see what your oracle cards were. Yeah, I love that this came out for you. We have a spiritual connection, a relationship that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you may have had past lives together. You may have, you know, spent a lot of times in love. Like, you have this energy of love here. But yeah, there's definitely this third eye connection here. Look at this. It's like a roadmap to each other. That's what it feels like here, right? We have 27-9. So this is bringing something to a close so that the two of you can come together. And then let's see here. Look, we have number 22. The heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Yeah, and I feel like this goes back to liar and what I was saying, like feeling like they're omitting the truth. Like, there may be some things that they're not telling you because they see that as they're bad, right? They see that as like you're going to judge them immediately and reject them because of these things. And it's not that you would. It's just that they're used to being rejected for certain things in their life. And so they're trying to ensure that the two of you have an open heart to one another. And when you have an open heart to one another, they'll share these things with you. This is trusting in the process. Okay, 22 is a master number here. You can absolutely look it up and find out what that means to you, as it will mean different things to each person. But 2 in general is all about trusting the process. We also have 4 here again. which is saying that this is about stability. So, hold on just a second. My older dog, she got scared of the storm, so she's standing up. The thunder scares them. They don't like it, and so I apologize. I had to make sure she was okay. She's the one that is sick right now, so. But yeah, they're not lying to you. They're just afraid that you're going to reject them. And so just remember, this is trusting the process, trusting the things to come, and letting it unfold, to let that unfold slowly so that way you can connect with them in a much deeper way. Okay? This is what I have for you, Pile 2. If it resonates, hit that thumbs up button down below. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. But until next time, stay human. Bye. Hello, my fellow humans that chose Pile 3. If you resonated with this piece of pyrite or fool's gold, or if you resonated with these 2 cards while we were doing the draw in the beginning, this is going to be your pile on who has a crush on you. They've been really telling so far, so we'll find out some more about yours. Keep in mind they are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with my channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. So with that being said, let us go ahead and get into your reading and find out who has a crush on Pile 3, Source. Who has a crush on pile number 3? Who is it that has a crush on pile number 3? What information can you give us? What can you tell us? Who has a crush on pile number 3? Okay, so we have 2nd house, the moon, and Pisces. Okay, so this is someone who's very dreamy, who's very stable in how they feel about things. So they're not someone who shies away from feeling their emotions. They actually really are comfortable with expressing their emotions. I don't feel like they started out this way. I feel like this is something they have learned along the way. Can you see that okay? Okay. Let me see if this helps a little. There we go. Let me change the color here. You're gonna hear clicking. Okay. Let's see. There, let's try that for a little while. Okay. Yeah, they don't shy away from feeling their emotions. This is also somebody that when you see them, you're going to know that they're very stable. This is somebody who is capable of having what they want in life. They build their finances. They build they have the house they want. They have the clothes that they want. They have the income they want. They may own their own business. This is someone who's capable of handling negotiations in a very, very boss-like way. Okay? They can be possessive, but they do have a very strong self-esteem, and they're comfortable with the way that they approach all things that are physical. They value you, okay? And they're comfortable with you, and that may be why they want to possess you, is because they feel very comfortable with you, and they like that feeling, okay? They like that a lot. This is someone who is very intuitive. They are very kind and compassionate and generous. They love to give. They love to help others. It's something that they really enjoy doing. They're also very much in their daily routines. They have a lot of daily routines that they stick to. They may like music. You may find that you have a lot of same music tastes here, but they're also very romantic, right? This is somebody who's very romantic, especially with their emotions. Like, they like to get to know you on an emotional level, so then they can woo you with romance and really connect with you in that way, right? In a beautiful way. This is someone who also has a tendency to self-sacrifice. Like, they like to help so much that they do tend to self-sacrifice, and that's why they've built up their self-esteem, knowing that it's okay to take space for themselves. I feel like that was something that was really hard for them to do in a prior life or in the life before meeting you. And they are someone who does like to reflect and to integrate the things that they're learning. So you may notice that this person does go out of their way to really, learn new spiritual things, learn new lessons in life. They may always try to build on themselves. They may go to therapists. They may go to conventions where they learn more about self-help. This is also someone who's a really good cook. You know, it's always nice. They're a really good cook, or they spend a lot of time in the kitchen. They may work in a kitchen, right? They may own their own business, their own restaurant. So you might also see that this person has a very nice stomach, or you like their stomach, right? They feel like home. There's a lot of privacy around them as well. They're not going to go out and blast everything out in public. They don't like to do that. This person's very sweet, though, very nurturing and kind. And it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. They're just very in this energy of wanting to have a very safe home, you know, like, and so they go out of their way to provide that and make sure that they're, you know, offering that. So let's see here what's coming out in the cards for you, pile 3. I do get dreamy eyes with this Pisces and the moon energy coming in here. Also, they may have a very big chest, okay? So whether that's like they're working out and they have large pecs, or they just have large breastises, okay? This is someone who may have a very large chest. So let's find out some more here. So source for pile number 3. Who has a crush on them? Whoa, did you see that? Yeah, okay. This is someone who does want to come forward with you. They also have very unique eyes. They may have blue eyes. Okay, this is someone who may have blue eyes. They may have very deep eyes. Like, they feel like when you're looking at them, you feel like you're looking into the depths of who they are. Yeah, thank you. This is someone who's very confident. They come across as very confident. Their hair, too. There's something unique about their hair, the way they wear their hair. And they're very much in this place of being very passionate about the things that they do. Like, everything that they get involved in, they're very passionate about. And they're equally passionate about you. And they want to offer you something here. But there's this energy of taking time to figure out what it is that's going to really... Like I was saying, like, they want to woo you. So they're like, they're learning small things about you right now. And small things that they feel really matter. And so you may find that this person remembers things about you that no one else does, right? Like, they may come back and be like, oh, remember when you talked to me about this? And you're like, what? No, I don't even remember telling you that. And you're like, they're like, oh yeah, you told me that such and such and such when we saw each other here. And you're like, oh wow, that was a long time ago. And you remember that? And they're like, yeah, like, because it's just that important to them. Like, they really find that important. Yeah. This is someone who's very feminine, like very nurturing, very motherly, very fatherly. He's someone who just really sits in this place of knowing how to receive and knowing how to manifest what they want. But again, with this energy of giving, they like to share. They like to equally give and take. They like things to be fair, right? We have Taurus energy here with the second house. We also have Taurus energy here. Look, they like to share with the 6 of diamonds coming out here. They like to share. They like to... And then food. Something about a restaurant here. Maybe they work in a restaurant. Maybe you've seen each other in a restaurant. Or maybe, you know, like, I don't know. There's something around food here. Maybe you met at a friend's house while you were all having a get-together, a dinner or something. Yeah, something about a restaurant here. It's interesting that that's coming back out again. But this is the Empress here, right? And so there's something about this person that's very much in this home body. Like, they want to enjoy life from a home body. They want to live their life in a very luxurious way and be comfortable at the same time. Like, they don't want to be uncomfortable. They don't want to feel like they need to be someone else to be with you. And that's exactly why they like you, because they feel like they can be themselves. Right? Look, they work hard to have what they have, and they built it up from scratch. So this does make me feel like this person's an entrepreneur. If they're not, okay, if they work for a company, they've just worked from the bottom to the top. Like, it's like they started very low on the totem pole and they made their way up to the top. And it's taken a lot of time and a lot of effort for them to get where they are. Excuse me. But they know what they want in life and they chase it. This is someone who is like, they like to have a lot of excitement in their life, which is weird because they also like to stay at home. But they like to have they like to have somebody to share the excitement with. So that's why they stay at home a lot, because I feel like right now they don't really have anybody in their life. I mean, you'd hope not. If they have a crush on you, right? You're like, well, I hope they don't have anybody in their life right now. But they're in this place of really looking forward and understanding what it is that they want for the future. Like, you know, do I want a family? Do I not want a family? Do I want to travel? Do I want to, you know, and it's going to be different for everybody. But I do feel like there's a sense of wanting to travel here. And they like you because they see you as somebody who's very strong. They see you as someone who's equally as strong as they are. And they see you as someone who's equally as nurturing. And attractive too. This person's attractive, and I feel like you're very attractive. And you may be like, no, I'm not. No, like I'm seeing here that you don't see how attractive you are. Like, to see you through this person's eyes, like they're mesmerized by your beauty, by your looks. Like, they just think you're so gorgeous. They think you're so handsome. And they really enjoy that. They really enjoy the way that you are with people. They feel like you're a mirrored image of them. Right? In a way, it's like you have different ways of approaching things, but it's like you treat others in such a way that they notice right away. Like, they notice that you're very kind, that you're very compassionate to others. They know that you aren't rude and ruthless to strangers. Like, you actually talk to strangers. Like, you're actually going to, like, greet strangers like they're a friend and, you know, allow them space to talk. They see that you are someone that they would like to be with because they feel like you would be able to build something together. And again, there's a sense of wanting to share. So it's like, I feel like this person feels like you're somebody that they could safely bring around their family and not have to worry about. You know, especially if this is a man, this is somebody who is like looking at you as like, oh my gosh, like I know that they would get along with my family, that they would really, you know, click with my family. Maybe you've met part of his family, or, you know, their family. Maybe even if it's a woman, like maybe you met part of their family and they're just like, oh my gosh, like pile 3, they just get along with everybody. Like, my family actually likes them. They like laughing with them. They like talking with them. Like, I want to bring them home and have dinner with them. Like, and that might feel really soon, right? It might feel really soon, but it's just because they feel so comfortable with you. They really feel comfortable with you, and they want to share. There's something they want to share with you. They want to share life with you. They want to share home so I heard habitat. So yeah, they want to share their habitat with you, right? They want to share everything that they're experiencing with you. There is this sense of coming forward, though, here with this Jack of Diamonds. There's this want to come forward to offer you something. Okay, this person may go out of their way to buy you a bouquet of flowers, or maybe I'm seeing like a ball cap, right? They may get you a ball cap with your favorite team on it. They may go out of their way to buy you some little trinket that's really going to speak to you, something that you really like. Like, so if you're into gemstones and crystals, they may find out what your favorite gemstone or crystal is, and they may bring that to you. Okay, this is somebody who's going to find whatever it is, it's like the little things that matter. That's exactly what their energy is like. It's like, if I can find the little things that matter to pile 3 and bring them to them, then that way they'll see that I really, really do care about them. And I feel like this is going to happen soon. Whoa, yeah. Like, we have the Ace of Coins coming out here. Okay, like, this is someone who wants to offer you something. They want to offer you something. They want to build something with you. Like, her body's like an egg, right? Like, and it's like just waiting for the perfect moment here. Like, when's it going to be conducive for me to move forward and not seem like, I think out of the blue is the thing here. Like, they don't want to seem like it just came out of the blue. Like, this whole time, like, you're like, oh, I didn't even know you liked me. Like, they want to put themselves out in a way that you know that they're interested in you and that they can come forward for you. So, I'm sorry, guys. It's supposed to rain all day. The sun is shining right now, and it's still raining. And so, it's a trip. I'm hoping that the rain stays off long enough so that I can do these videos. But yeah, they do want to offer you something here. Something of like sustenance. They want to give you something. So this feels like to me like a gift. Like they're gifting you something. They want to come forward and be like, so I'm getting an image right now in my mind of like when the guys in high school give their class ring or like their letter jacket to the girl and they're like, hey, you want to be steady? Like that's exactly the type of romance that this person is. They just like, they want to give you something, be like, hey, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? Like that's what they want to do. They want to give you something so that they can like basically say, this person's mine. We're gonna see how this goes. Like it's cute. That's really cute. Yeah, see, they're like watching from afar, right? They're watching you. They're watching how you are. They're watching as you act. They're watching what you do. Okay, and the Nine of Wands is all about new beginnings and starting again, having to start again. Like they feel like they're having to start all over, but that you're the person that's worth starting over again. There's this sense of wanting to play with you too. There's this sense of wanting to have fun and really speak your truth to one another. Like they want to show up as a very honest person for you. Like they want to be completely transparent for you so that you see the truth of who they are. Yeah, see, they're trying to manifest you here. They're taking off the mask just for you. Like they may wear this mask in everyday life, right? They may dress up in everyday life to look a certain way, to act a certain part. But with you, they see it differently. They like want to be completely transparent with you. And please get another clarifying card for pile number 3, source. It wanted to come out. It wanted to come out. Yeah, they want to take a chance. We have the Fool here. They want to take a chance. But again, they don't want to come off as like being a clown. Like they don't want to come off as being, you know, creepy or like, oh my gosh, like why are you coming forward? Yeah, look, we have the Lover right here. Okay? Like this is, they see you as someone that's so beautiful and they want to be a part of your life. They want you to integrate into their life. They want to come towards you. But it's like they're afraid, like if we put these cards like this, like look, they're afraid if they come towards you, they're going to look completely like a joker. Right? And they don't want to look like a joker. Like they don't want to be like that creepy person in the back that's just been like, oh Bradley, oh Bradley. Like they don't want to be like that. Like they want to come forward and seem like they have a good head on their shoulders, like they have their things together, like they want to put you in the spotlight because they see you as someone that's so beautiful. But it's like, how do I not make myself look a certain way? They're in the process of figuring that out right now. What's behind this? The Emperor. Yeah, they're a boss. This is and that's the thing, like, as much as you might not think that you're a good-looking person, this person doesn't believe that they're a boss. It's like, they're just like, oh, I'm just doing what's easy. I'm just doing what's easy. Is that the star? Yeah, look, and the star behind that. See, they just feel like you're out of their league. They feel like you are out of their league. Holy moly. Like, they're like, look, it's like even the Emperor, like, he can't, like, come towards you, right? He's like, I'm stuck on this rocking horse, right? I can't come towards her because I'm stuck. I'm not good enough to leave. But, like, everywhere they look, it's like they see you as this beautiful person, as this beautiful individual, right? And they want to come towards you. They want to be in your life. They want to have you in their life. My apologies. Let me turn the light back on. My laptop died and I can't plug it in right now. So let's get some oracles out on it for you, pile 3. Yeah, they really like you. This person is like really into you. Confirmation. Confirmation, guys. The horn. Look. DNA karma. Like, that's the thing. Like, they're trying to clear out some karmic cycles right now. That's probably why they haven't come forward. Because there does feel like some sort of reserve here. It's like maybe they're trying to clear out some old cycles so that they can come to you. What's behind that? Yeah, childhood innocence. Again, that sense of wanting to play. That sense of wanting to play and to breathe when they're... Right? We have breath right here. To breathe when they're with you. Like, I feel like they feel like you're so out of their league. Like, that they could never measure up to you. because of all the things they've gone through. And it's like they have to take a deep breath. And it's like they still want to have a good time with you because they see you, like, when you come around, like, you're always laughing, or you're always having a good time, or you're always smiling. Like, you're somebody who smiles a lot. Just a generally happy person. And they love that about you. They really love that about you. And they just feel like I feel like it's just your energy is so powerful that it overwhelms them, but they want it so bad. And I don't feel like anything will keep them from coming towards you. Yeah, like we've got number 11 coming out, power. You have a lot of ones coming through. You may see 1111 a lot. And this is a very, again, spiritual connection, but just that connection with the divine as well. Like this is a part of the path. We have 11 coming through here with power and deer. Right? Again, this sense of being able to tap into their emotions. Like they're very capable of tapping into their emotions. They're not afraid to share that aspect of themselves. Right? They're not afraid to be emotional when it's necessary. Okay? Like that is a thing here. They're just they really want you to see them as who they are. And they're afraid that if they open up to you like they have before, that you're going to reject them. But they see you as this beautiful creature, like this beautiful being. Look, we have happiness on the bottom. And I say that like you're a generally happy person with dolphin happiness here. You're very balanced. They see having a family with you. They see growth with you. Again, they see a very emotional connection here, something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Forget the physical. They're not all about the physical fulfilling, even though they do think about it. They absolutely think about it, especially with the Ace of Wands here. They definitely think about it. But that's not the most important thing to them. The most important thing to them is an emotional, fulfilling connection. Something that they can connect with somebody on a spiritual and emotional, even a mental level. That's something that's very, very important to them. Let's see. Conjunction. Conjunction, junction. What's your function? A union. Merging and coming together. Yeah, see, they want to come together. They want you in their life. They want to be in your life. Okay, so this is something that they're, like I said earlier, there's nothing that's going to stop them from coming forward to you. They really adore you. They admire you. They are crushing really hard on you. Like, this is something that could very well turn into more than a crush in a very short amount of time. Right? This is someone who loves very deeply, especially with this Piscean and moon energy coming through here. This is someone who loves deeply, like almost a suffocating, overwhelming kind of love that maybe you've never felt before, but with all the best intentions. They're not someone who's going to intentionally suffocate you. This is someone who's going to make you share parts of yourself that maybe scare you to share. Okay? What a beautiful energy they have. Look, Scorpio, intensity. Exactly. What was I just talking about? It's just like deep, deep love that's intense. Exposing, purging, and renewing. Yeah, they're going to make you expose parts of yourself that you were not ready to expose yet. Like, wow, hold up, let's back up. I'm not ready for all that yet. But it's with all the best of intentions. It's because they just, when they connect, they want to connect very deeply, very emotionally. Shape-shifting clouds. This is Aquarian energy here for this deck, but this card really talks about like doing something different with your hair, doing something different with your look. So they may have recently changed their look. Maybe they were clean shaven and now they have a beard, or maybe they had long hair and they cut it short, or maybe they had short hair and they're growing it long. They've recently done something to change their look and they're trying to gain your attention. It's kind of like the peacock. Right? And it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. What this is just they're trying to show their feathers. They're trying to show off their beautiful colors, and they want you to notice. They want you to see what they've done. So if you see them and you notice something that's changed, don't be afraid to compliment them on that. Be like, hey, I noticed you did something with your hair. It looks really nice, you know, or hey, didn't you just shave your beard? Like, wow, you look really clean shaven or something. It's going to make them feel like over the moon happy. Oh my gosh, my crush noticed me. They saw me. They saw what I did. Oh, that makes me feel so good. Right? Like that's the type of energy, but they're going to change their look soon. They're going to do something different. You're going to notice it right away. And don't, You know, don't hesitate to say something. We all love to receive compliments, especially when we change something. So, you know, just being observant and paying attention, that's important. So let's get some description messages. Now, these won't resonate with everyone, but as always, you guys have told me they are very fun. You like the descriptions, so figured this was a good reading to bring them out on. Source, can we please have some descriptions for pile number 3? Please have some more descriptions for pile number 3. Oh, that's a grip. I don't want to... That's a grip. Okay, well, I guess they're coming out. That's a ton of messages all trapped into one another here. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Source, what are you doing? What are you playing at, Source? What are you playing at? You got something to say. Okay. Wow. You, pile 3, you should feel special. You got the most of these descriptor messages. So, means we're dealing with a lot of people on pile 3. Leave a purple heart down in the comments for pile 3. If y'all were pile 3, leave a purple heart down below so that everybody else knows they're not alone on this journey. Sickly. Interesting. So he's somebody who you may think looks sickly, right? And that may be something that they're changing. When I was talking about they have a chest, like a big chest, like this could be someone who looked sickly at one point and now they look healthy again because they're working out or something along those lines. They may have been fighting some form of depression and you may have noticed that. And that might have been why you might not have been attracted to them at first, right? Virgo. This is someone that's a Virgo. But what's interesting about this too is that Virgo is completely opposite of Pisces on the zodiac wheel. So this is someone who's like the opposites attract energy for you. This is someone who you might not have necessarily gone for in the beginning. They're also very humble and kind and service oriented. They love helping others. So we have nurse. Okay, that makes sense with the sickly. Look, we have nurse coming out. So they could deal with sick patients. They could deal with sick people. And so they know how to care and nurture for others. They could very well be a nurse. They have a round face. Okay. So for some, they have a round face. See if I can get this to stay open. All right, let's see what else we got. What is this? Brutal. This person is brutally honest. They are brutally honest. This person does like and they thrive in an honest environment. They do not like it when people hide things from them. So they go out of their way to not hide things. Yeah, they're serious. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, their emotions, like, they're very serious when it comes to their emotional well-being. They're sharing their emotions, and so that might seem very overwhelming to you at first, like, because they're so serious about their emotions. But you're going to find that it's actually something that you can fall into. They're impulsive. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like most of the time they're very impulsive. They take risks and they don't think about the consequences. But when it comes to you, they're not being impulsive, and this is different for them. And so they may feel like you've changed them in a much better way. In a way that, you know, maybe before they were so impulsive, they just got their hearts broken a lot. And now it's like with you, they like you so much that they want you to stick around. And so they're really trying to contemplate, how do I come forward and not look like I'm crazy, you know, crazy in love? Yeah, handsome. Someone who's very handsome. I did say that at the beginning. Dreamy, very dreamy. So we have handsome coming through here. What is this? Pensive. Okay. Got some deep thinkers. For some, this person is very pensive. They're a very deep thinker. What else do we got going on here? Ooh, there's psychic medium. Yeah, that makes sense with the Pisces energy and the moon energy. This is a psychic medium. You could be a psychic medium. Ooh, stretch, mama, stretch. Compassionate. Yes, I love this confirmation. We did say compassionate at the beginning. This is a very compassionate person. They thrive in a kind environment. And they're an artist. They like to be creative. They like to see creative things. This is someone who I could see going to like an art museum and spending all day there. Like, that's the type of energy that they have. I love that. Okay, so let's check out and see what your oracle cards were. And yeah, see what else is coming through here for you. So we have 6. Be willing to express love to receive love. So if this is somebody who you know who it is, okay, this is saying that it's okay for you to say something to them first. Like if you like them too, don't be afraid to express how you feel, right? Because it's through this expression that then they'll be like, okay, cool, I don't have to look like a fool now, because I can just be like, hey, I really like you, I'd really like to take you out, I'd really like to just see where things go, like, and they're gonna feel a lot more comfortable coming towards you, right? There's also like expressing and connecting with the heart chakra. This is a very heart chakra oriented connection. Look, and then we have relationship patterns with number 32. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And with impulsive, this makes so much sense, right? With impulsive here, this person probably in the past, when they had a crush, they just jumped in and they're like, oh my gosh, I like you, let me take you out. And then things would move really quickly and they would get their hearts broken because they're such a kind person and they were attracting the wrong people. And so right now they're really trying to back off from this impulsive energy because they're realizing that that is a reason why they were calling in really toxic connections. And it's like, they're not saying you're toxic. They really like you so much that they want to be sure that you're going to be the empress to their emperor, right? And we did have the emperor show up. So this is a divine connection here. You can't get any higher than this. You have the empress and the emperor. Like, you can't get higher than that. That's it. That's the top, that's the highest of the high, except for the popess and the pope, which is, now we're talking about 5D connection. Okay, but in the physical realm, you have the emperor and the empress. Like, that's the highest of the high in the physical realm. Right? So that's the thing, and it's like you guys have a match here. You do have a match, but again, they're trying to heal from some past relationship traumas and make sure that they don't impulsively jump into a situation where they may get hurt again. They're trying to heal their inner child. They're trying to heal their wounds here. They're trying to really connect with the truth of who they are. They want to follow the right path here. So that's why it may be okay for you to come forward and say, hey, I like you, you know, and just leave it at that and see what happens, so that it gives them room to take action from their standpoint. But right now they're kind of at a standstill because they know they love deeply, and it's like they fall in love really quickly and they're afraid that, you know, it's going to end up like it did before. Again, it has nothing to do with you. They really feel like it's from them. I really want to change these impulsive patterns. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fall in line with this situation any longer. So this is what I see for you, pile number 3. If it resonates, hit that thumbs up button down below. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. And until next time, stay human. Bye.